something I brought to you.
That's right, ladder myself.
Dad was talking about taking a ride up on the mountain. You want to do that?
I put some on this morning.
I don't
after
guess
got out
I
of the
can
shower.
do it on the county.
I don't have
Drenched
it.
myself.
That thing's changed. It burned
Fill that out,
out.
give me a flat.
I ain't been up there, been several houses, a lot of houses built that I ain't never seen at their place.
You know, last time I saw your home spot, I went up there, took this camcorder and all, and they had the road built in there and all, and you know, it was really, had no trespassing signs up then, but we went in anyway and all, you know. But that was the last time we'll ever be able to get in there.
They sure made a change out of that thing. It's still there. I haven't been there in some time.
It hadn't gone nowhere?
It's filled with everything.
Last time
Why don't you ride with us, Jerry?
Kitchen sink.
There's nothing up there now but those houses.
we went up there the last time and they were under construction or something. They were clearing it all out.
Yeah. Gary, I don't know, Jerry Bain just finished the house up there. He said.
Gary said he'd been up there, I think, one time, but he don't hardly remember nothing about it. I call it the steam shovel road. What is the name of that?
That's Lake Falls.
Lake Falls.
I call it Lake Tonawanda, Camp Tonawanda. Oh, you mean that direction?
Well, what I was thinking about is going up there and then coming back.
Oh, yeah.
Coming back, make a pretty good wind.
No, he said, Jerry said that, they just finished a house.
You turn a light on down there.
On out the road from Grandpa King's up on the hill on the opposite side of his house.
Yeah.
That's all Ken were there. And the last time I was in there, they hadn't moved that far.
Oh.
See, they're moving, along that ridge
That is pretty.
that overlooks right before you go on down to Becky Gordon's.
Yeah.
They own all that
Sure
Becky
care.
Gordon. And then he said they were gonna build
Takes up a
on
lot
the
of
opposite
little
side of
things
Pinnacle
that you have
Mt Road,
sitting
which
around.
would be
Yes, I have a collection of teddy bears,
even though it won't
ceramic
be in the
teddy bears.
security community,
And I
because
want
that's public
something
road.
like that to put all my theirs in.
Yeah, try to fill it.
We just can't
before-
find-
That's what they're gonna,
The
that's
right
what they're
one.
up to.
Yeah.
See, they did that with
So-
Farmer Road.
Yeah.
Ken Muir's one had that deal.
That is
It was
pretty.
public road until that time. But,
But what I really
I don't believe they'll
like
get
was
that, it's a mail route, I don't think they'll get it.
No, it'd be hard, I mean,
Uh-huh.
you know,
So I just called her.
back at the time they killed that King
Place where
Road.
I buy the stuff. Told them to send
I
it
was
on
thinking
the
about
next
that the
one.
other night, I don't know if Bush knows,
So I
remember
said
that number,
What
no
one
good.
wanted, but I'd take it.
Oh man, Wheeler Tank, he was a big man on getting that road changed.
Get out your job yourself, while you just have to take
Yeah.
one you get.
Well, they built that
That's
Lake
true.
Fall Road,
That's true.
see?
Yeah, the pink paint.
Yeah, and they killed this one to build that one, see?
Yeah.
That's the way it comes back.
Yeah, but it was still a public road.
Oh, yeah.
Ken Muir
Yeah.
bought it because they had to go through the county commissioner. Who agreed not to maintain the road, even though it hadn't been maintained for years.
Well, another reason they'd have to keep that would be because it's the Continental Divide, wouldn't you think? That road all the way up through there is the Eastern Continental
Yeah,
Divide.
it is.
Yeah.
But I don't know if that'd make any difference if they wanted.
Well, it might not, yeah.
But it is, it's public,
Mhm.
Hey,
state
right-
maintained road.
Right now,
Yeah.
you read that money talks,
Yeah.
it sure does.
Now,
Tell about the road, Dad. What is
Well, this one here, it wasn't a road then, it was just a trail.
Uh-huh.
But I used to bring a mule down through here and drag a golf course down here around this lake.
Uh-huh. And what do you call
There.
Right below the home
this below
And,
your home place?
and the reason that I always heard, the reason they call it Railpin Gap, it, years and years ago, they used to bring cattle through here, sheep and hogs and everything else, and they pin them up there at that gap.
Uh-huh.
down the rail.
Also where I was baptized when I was a little boy.
It wasn't.
Jerry, hang on to him there if you would. I don't think he needs to be walking on that. Now, Mr. King, we're not interested in no repeat performances on this thing. Well, don't go no further now, Dad. Hold on. Dad, you're not going any further now.
That's Cold Springs right there.
Oh, it is.
Springs coming out there.
How about that?
I never knew that's where it was. I heard of
Well,
it.
that's it, and it's a nice, see all of them who have been drinking water here. It ain't been cleaned out in years, so I don't get. But that's what I went over, Gary. I come out this little trail, walked over yonder to get a bucket of water,
Yeah.
and I went over that. It went slid down that whole thing there, and my head just took its pocket.
All right. Now, what's the name of this place?
What's the name of it?
The Falls.
Cold Spring. That's Cold Spring right there.
Those falls, I reckon it's Lake Falls.
Yeah. That's where we used to talk, right there. And, you know that old road that comes out from the old home place, that thing that used to come around back through the woods there?
On the back side.
Well, that's
That's where it headed.
yeah.
It headed towards Cold Springs.
Uh-huh.
And then right through there you can see Railpin Gap.
Yeah, that's where.
That's the gap in the mountain. You go up that mountain and come out of Tombstone and right.
But now they still another road trip also here, used to. Above each fall.
Oh, is that?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, there's a newer like one that comes in right below Carlos. Well, they circled around and crosses this creek.
Maybe I could get right there
I
and
don't
take
think
a
you can
picture
get
of that
one
up
out
there.
of that place. No,
You're gonna get
firewood.
It ain't that old.
That's a real waterfall.
How far do you think that thing goes down the hill there, Dad?
It's a long ways, I tell you.
It's a wonder. It's a $1,000 wonder. I think it is.
It really is. And tell me again, now we didn't have this going a minute ago, and y'all told the story exactly what you were doing up here and what happened.
In fact, no T-model days, you know.
Yeah.
And we'd get put it on grades and everything with them, they'd always get hot and the radiator going dry.
Okay.
And so that's what happened. And they sent me out here to get water. And I had on old leather bottom shoes, and I was just a little old kid, and I didn't know no better, and I just run out there with my bucket and hit them falls, and I went just at the bottom of them. And my head just a bucket on the rock all the way down. That's true.
Morris's T-Mode?
Yeah. That rascal got me in trouble a lot of times with that stuff like that. Like, when one
He
time,
got you in trouble.
huh?
He got you in trouble, did he?
Yeah, one time I was chopping feed for the cow. And I was just a little old bitty fella. I wasn't that tall. With a matty. And Mama told Mark to do it.
Take pictures of it.
He insisted on me to do it.
Yeah.
And I went out there and I was barefoot, of course. And I got started out that long across my foot before I hit it with a matty.
Just chopping one.
Corn
Chopping it out of the ground.
is chopping dirt.
Oh.
To feed it, you know, mix the cotton
Yeah.
and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where did they keep the cow?
Mules and horses and stuff like that. And Dad was sick back at that time. And they gave him the job of timekeeping, you know, and all that stuff.
On this road.
Yeah. From the Sting Shoulder up.
Yeah. Where did you call it the steam show?
That's as far as I got with the Sting Show.
But where is it? Right here?
The steepest place, that must have been it right
That
there.
must have been right
Yeah,
there.
yeah. From here on, they done it with the horse and mule.
From there on down.
Up this way.
Oh, up this way through all this.
And that's as far as they got because they run out of money, huh?
Yeah. But Dad was in charge of this, you know, timekeeping and all that stuff. Because he wasn't able to work really, but they made him work. See, back then, I don't know if I got it now or not, but they had what they called poll taxes. And he could either pay it or work on the road, you know. And most of them worked the road. Also, rock cliff there, and we had it done at that rock cliff.
No,
Yeah.
back over in there.
Tell me again what you were doing there now.
That's nice. Road. Also, rock cliff there, and we had it done at that rock cliff.
No,
Yeah.
back over in there.
Tell me again what you were doing there now.
That's nice. Road. Also, rock cliff there, and we had it done at that rock cliff.
No,
Yeah.
back over in there.
Tell me again what you were doing there now.
That's nice.
That was it. And
Good.
that little old creek ran into Murray Creek.
Yeah.
I've never been on that side.
No, not the one that the sills on. It went underground.
Yeah, well, so you don't know where it came out.
It didn't. Well, if it come out, I never did know where it come out at.
Now what's that over there?
That's part of Carl Osteen's property. And
Oh,
his
that
daughter
is-
built that.
Oh, okay.
Carl's, most of his property is on the left. And his property adjoined Kimsey's property.
I didn't even know
Kimsey
Carl. I
Osteen's
didn't even
joined
know
the
Carl
wrong
had
place.
a daughter.
He got three girls.
Well, they doggone.
One that owns that.
I know he had boys.
Mont Jones's son lives there. Oh, you remember Mont Jones?
Carlos and what? Wasn't it in have two of them?
Yeah.
Carlos and I don't know what the other name was.
Mitchell.
Mitch. Yeah.
Mitchell Osteen. No, we's there. We's there. We might as well drive out there and look.
Well, yeah, that's what I come up here for. But that don't hardly look right.
That's the back end of it. You know, they moved it from over here.
Oh, yeah. But
Moved it over here.
I want to come out to cemetery here. That's where I want to come up here.
Somebody's put fires up on this thing.
Oh, yeah. I think anywhere along here.
Yeah.
That's the park. I don't know. Oh, dude. Maybe this little white church. Wooden church.
Either we got it or sister got it. I forget now which one. I believe sister.
You know, I can't even remember what it was.
I think sister
Better than
one's
those.
got it. And all of us kids, you know, when we was just little bitty things sitting on the,
Really?
yeah, sitting on the front of that thing, that old church.
I don't think you got it. I've never seen it. You got it.
Sister got it then. I'd like to get, well, come on
Yeah,
over.
you ought to ask about that. Maybe we can get some copies made. I'd like to have a copy of
Come
that.
on. Here's old Carl. still don't see that.
Batteries are dying. My batteries are dying.
Oh,
I got a picture of that.
let's see now. Here's the.
This is Dad's grandfather and grandmother on his mother's side of the family. Anna's mother and father. Both of them born during the Civil War. Well, Charles was born just a few months before the Civil War.
The old shotgun, rabbit ear thing, and it had twisted steel barrel.
Yeah.
Belonged to Granddaddy Osteen, right here.
Is that right? The old double barrel.
Uh-huh. And the Joker stole it from him. Horse.
Grandpa Osteen?
Yeah. Let's see, that'd be your...
My great-grandfather and
Where did he
grandmother
live?
on Anna's side.
He lived down, you know where Uncle Mac lived?
On down this road. Yeah, down the Mount Olive Road.
Oh, no, he lived on the Green River Road.
And what'd you say about his horses, Dad? Tell me again about the horses.
He always rode around with a real pretty horse and buggy.
Is that right?
Black buggy, red wheels, boy, it's fancy looking.
Cadillac.
Yeah, he was strutting with that thing.
Charles McDonald, that's Uncle Mac.
Yeah, that's who it is.
And Uncle Mac.
His granddaddy's
That's
boy.
Grandma's brother.
Yeah.
He's the one that owns all that property out there now.
He was who now?
He's Grandpa's brother.
I think he owned the whole mountain, the whole top of the mountain.
Yeah, David Osteen.
Yeah.
Okay, so David Osteen was Charles Osteen's brother.
Right.
They had a son that was died at Camp Tonawanda.
Doc was over in Tonawanda. Yeah. They lived in that hall right down in the mountain.
Tom Bell.
Yeah. Yeah, you can run off just a little ways out there. It runs off down and circles around down there.
Well, now Tom was Uncle Ulysses' brother.
Yeah, yeah. But he was a kind of an off-buried thing or
He
something.
was.
Yeah. They didn't have too much to do with each other. I don't know. Even his own daddy, I think, kind of buzzed on him.
The Pinnacle Mountain, you can see part of the, on a good day you can see the Pinnacle Mountain. What is it, the road along Pinnacle Mountain, the Blue Ridge Parkway.
Yeah.
Runs into Brevard.
Yeah.
That farthest mountain is through there. It's the Pinnacle Mountain range.
All right. Yeah, how about it?
That's good. Let's go.
Well, that's a clear day. That's about as clear as it'll be. And you had, I think in that video you took years ago, you were on top of the mountain, shooting in that direction.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
And
right.
that's what you were seeing with the
Pinnacle Mt range.
Uh-huh.
Part of the Blue Ridge Parkway that goes.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I remember y'all pointing that out to us
Yeah.
back then, and it's real clear in the pictures and the photographs. You can see the parkway going up the side of the mountain.
Yeah, this property adjoins. No, that's a red sock. Carl, his wife's still living there.
Yeah, it's still.
Esther. She's about 9. And one of their hickory brothers wanted to do that.
Always liked the way it's still. I used to know her before her father.
It'll be nice to ride along with the condominiums instead of trees, though.
Oh, yeah, that'd be real nice.
Because you'll have a condo with a view.
Are you taking this here?
Some of it, yeah.
This is
It's going
one
now.
of Carl's daughters. She got that land off of Grandpa Kinsey.
Yeah.
And Uncle girl.
Who is got it?
One of Carl's girls. Baby girl.
Yeah.
She built it. But the old Kinsey place, you see, it's, oh my God, look at that. I haven't seen that. Boy, they are moving up here, aren't they? The old Kinsey house is down in there among those arborvitaes, and it's collapsed. Those are single residences.
Sheesh.
They look like
Look like
hotels, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And it wouldn't get too close to this edge.
Oh, baby, don't worry
Georgie.
about me. Me and this world.
He's not close to the edge,
Me
he's
and
goose.
this was pretty well.
Here was Kinsey's driveway, you left
Yeah.
right there.
And we used to have a road that went across there too.
From here over there.
Uh-huh.
Well, that house is built overlooking yours.
In fact, that cutoff right there, Jerry, was, they changed that along about the time old man Wheeler was doing all that. And that come out at the rail-pin gap, and they go do away with this below Granddaddy's down here.
Yeah. But now they've got the
And
road
so
blocked
that-
for the house.
So that would give Daddy road frontage.
Yeah.
And all the time, the rascal, I was thankful was working to get this thing, the Lake Fall Road in. So
Yeah.
about the time that Dad thought he had road frontage and everything.
Well, I haven't seen that. Isn't it?
They,
This place.
they have really everything.
Now right here is the gate. It was still there, right? See, they pushed all their stone and they graded this over on old man Jerry's. Right there's where his shop used to sit.
Yeah.
And there's the front drive.
Hold up, right here.
Stop right here. Yeah, the gate's still there anyway.
This was the drive to the old home place?
Yeah.
Right up through there.
And at one time when there wasn't leaves on there, you could see that stone had a rut cut in at it.
Daddy, hold up, please.
Wagons had made a rut in that stone going up to that drive. Sure is. They just pushed everything in old man Jerry's shop there. That's his front
They
door.
wouldn't have
wasn't
done the fat old man was leaving.
it? Isn't that something?
He'd have been on their butt with old.
Is there anything left of the old shop there?
I don't. Last time I was in there, I couldn't see. There was a piece or two of old rotted timber.
Granddaddy had an old shotgun, Gary, double barrel hammer shotgun.
Yeah.
He called it Old Sally. And everything had come up just like that there.
Now
He said,
that was the intersection. That's the old farmer road.
yeah,
It went down to 25 and intersected here.
down by the rail pin
And
gap.
then there was another extension of it went out here right by the house, Jerry's house. And went off down through the Jensen field
I've been down that
to Mount Olive.
old mule and buggy a many times.
And And right there is where his house is at. And Gordon McCabe had it burned to the ground.
You kid.
He sure did. He paid it.
Now, their granddaddy used to have some pretty white pines sitting out in front of the house there, but they cut them down.
That's the latest one they built.
He paid to have his house burned down?
For taxes, I reckon he didn't want to pay taxes. Look at that.
He said McCabe.
See, this road extended all the way down. That was Grandpa's. All that up in there was Grandpa's area.
There used to be an old road went down through. Was it right here or right before that house hit?
Oh my God. Look down through there. Wow.
I'm sure one of them was way up on the road. She put it here.
That's the one Jerry Bank just finished. It's 27,000. And look how close they are to Pinnacle Mt right there. $100,000.
$100,000.
I mean, they stuck it right on the road.
Right there.
Now that's a security community, which means, how are they going to secure that on public road? Now that, those crates down there, I don't secure.
You know, I thought this darn road was paved. I heard the mention about the king who comes up here.
No, it's not paved. But they have.
You thought Pinnacle Mountain Road was paved?
I thought this main route was. I don't know how come into that crazy.
Oh, it's in pretty good shape. The worst part is right when you come in this highway. Well, they haven't gotten this far. Yeah, there's one up there.
Is this wide branch? I mean, raccoon branch.
Where was that?
It's a spring. On down further, I guess it is. They used to call raccoons spring branch. And Haynes Holler now, what is it at, right? Well, they both be right back.
They were.
I tell you, sure, it's rode up, been so long ago, I can't zero in too good.
Well, you'll know, this is the beginning of Haynes Holler right there.
Yeah.
You go over that holler and you come in at the top of Kenmure.
Well, there's a lot more snow on the backside of the mountain, wasn't there, when we came up?
What is it?
They just put that gate, no, they did stick one out down there.
There's some kind of little building right down there.
I'm not so sure, but what Kenmure doesn't own that too. But they've got plans to secure that somehow or other. And I don't know if they'll put up a cyclone fence or what. But I know what they want to do is kill this state road.
That's exactly what they had. And that'll be the next deal, too.
And their property, there's another one. They extend all, well, they go all the way to Adger Osteen. Yeah, that's where they're almost Adger Wheeler, John Wheeler.
Good.
Wheeler,
John
John.
should go there.
I would have rather been here as there. Why did they, oh, they got, they can see pieces of groceries from here, I guess. Now they got a beautiful site. We just love the mountains. I shouldn't be so parochial.
Yeah, these mountain people now, aren't they, Jerry?
My son was up there. They got a load of firewood. Yeah, that's the mountain.
You can tell they go do something that they so scarce on the gravel.
Yeah.
Look over there on top of that hill across the way, isn't that something?
That's where I got all my yellow lakes.
Sure, you know,
Of course, I was poaching, I will admit.
you know, I got them red ones down home. Several of them.
Oh,
You know, you give me a gallon when the thing died,
They're hard to keep living.
but I found some, but they're not on my property.
They're hard to live. Now you see they own, Henry owns both sides of this. This is the old Becky Norton place. You remember that? Dave Ward's grandma.
Yeah.
This used to be an open field. Well, they own both sides of it. From old man Jerry's, they own it all the way out here through Becky Ward.
Old James used to make liquor right down there too.
Right at that, there's a big, beautiful falls down there called Rainbow Falls. Rainbow Falls.
In fact, me and old James, that's where we used to take baths half the time.
Yeah.
On them Rainbow Falls.
Yeah. This is part of it. I thought that Jerry said they'd already started out here. They're gonna put condos up.
You know, James used to live in this old Landers place. Where that's down there. It's on down further. Maybe I can recognize it when we get to it. I don't know. The old man Wilburn's house. It's just before you get to Wilburn's house.
They got it posted. They posted, I was in here on Christmas Day like 5 years ago. And because I figured they'd started roads up there and they'd keep you out, and I had my camera. And you know, the next week they put those posted signs up all the way from here to the top of the mountain.
Oh.
Yeah. But when I went in, it wasn't posted. But they had their security patrol comes up Pinnacle Mountain Road and turns around and goes back.
Sure has screwed up the whole works, ain't it?
Now here's where their property ends. And on out here is Adger's, where Adger Osteen.
Oh, I won't let him have nothing of it.
He sold it.
Did he?
Bailed out of here, yeah.
You mean he done sold out and left?
Yeah, Adger's not here. His kids.
Oh,
His kids live here.
Glad you told me, because I was figuring I'd stop and see him one time.
Yeah, he went back to Baltimore. He on both sides of that place.
That'd been a good place, wasn't it?
Yeah, and it's posted for me.
That's old man Willie Jones's place over here, man.
Yeah, it was. There's a man, a retired military man bought that. He's from South Carolina, and he put in an apple.
That apple orchard, I'd have to got anything over here.